Hey, what's up everyone? Saintsfan back again with another GTA 5 Q&A. Today, we're going to be answering some of your guys' questions from Twitter. And if you have your own question you want to tweet, then you can just tweet it with the hashtag AskSaints on Twitter, and I'll see it for next week's episode. Now, the first question from Dead, is the Cyclone coming tomorrow? This is the question that a lot of people were asking, what vehicle's coming? And like I've been saying, we don't know. But the two possibilities we have are the Cyclone and the Nakata. Those are the only two vehicles that can come. The Hunter and the Laser have to actually come after the Nakota, so don't be expecting those this week. The one thing that does suck, though, is because the Cyclone isn't on the Warstock website, it can really come whenever, but I'm hoping that it comes tomorrow because I'm actually kind of excited for it. And while the Nakota is not going to be bad, I kind of want a new supercar. But sort of tying that in with this next question from Peter Pan, are you hyped for the custom transform races, and do you think they're adding it to the creator tomorrow? One thing that I could see them doing is adding the Cyclone with the option for the community creator for the custom or for the transform races. I would say tomorrow is most likely the candidate for the race creator to come out, because it's been 2 weeks now since transform races were released, and while they were fun, the ones Rockstar make, there's only so many times you can play them. So I am hoping for the creator to come out tomorrow, because yes, I am hyped for the custom races, because I know the community has made so many amazing races over the years, and I can't wait to see what they do with the community race or with the transform races, because I really do enjoy playing them. Colin, do you think that we'll have to wait like a week or two for the next GT Line update after the drip feeding is done? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. My bet is the drip feeding is going to be done whatever week, and then the next week we'll get a newswire post saying, here's the next DLC, maybe there's a trailer with it, and then the following week we'll get that next DLC with all of the new content. That's what I'm expecting, just because that's what they did with the Smuggler's Run DLC after the drip feeding of the gun running DLC. So if they just follow that same pattern, it's likely to happen again. Dave, do you think the nightclub idea is a reasonable business idea that Rockstar could add into GTA Online, and how would it work? So one thing, and I think I want to do a separate video on this because I want to go into it a lot deeper, but nightclubs could be kind of cool and kind of unique, just in the fact that the businesses wouldn't be PvP. I know GTA Online isn't totally realistic, and in terms of role playing and stuff, probably not many people do that. However, because every single business we've had involved PvP and involved blowing people up and killing people, what if one DLC came out, one business came out that involved none of that? Nightclubs and various other businesses could work along those lines. It could be a passive business, kind of like how they are in single player, where you buy them and maybe you have to do some upkeep stuff, but you would just get money every week or whatever, or every couple of days or something like that. I mean, just an idea off the top of my head, making it not PvP related, they could do something like the nightclub you own. Let's say some bad people, like some thugs or some gang members are starting to come, and that's sort of bringing business down. So you have to figure out a way to get them removed, maybe without killing them, because obviously having a bloodbath in your nightclub just wouldn't work. So you have to do something like that. I don't know. That's just an idea, but I think it would be kind of nice, because people, I think there's a decent amount of people out there that would like to play GTA Online and not be a criminal. It would be different. Like if you logged into GTA Online and you had legitimate businesses, not these underground bunkers or smuggling drugs and stuff. Like if you had legitimate businesses, again, like in single player. But I think it's a good idea. Will they go for it? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know how it would relate to shark card sales, but I think it would be a great change of pace to all the chaos and blood, stuff we already got in the game. Rogelio, how much do you think the most expensive mansion will be if they actually release it? I'm guessing that it'll probably be along the lines of the yacht. The yacht was the most expensive thing, and it has various tiers. You have the lower less expensive model, the medium model, and then the most expensive model. And I believe total with every sort of upgrade, you can get it to like $10 million. And I'm guessing that's how the mansion would be. It would probably end up being like an office too, in that you have a bunch of options for the interior customization and a bunch of different rooms that you could purchase. At least if I was making the game, that's how I would make the mansion. So I would say between 5 to 10 million, you know, depending on how much you want to spend on the actual property. John J, do you think that there could be any Christmas exclusive liveries and paint jobs on anything, guns, cars, etc.? So after they released those July 4th or Independence Day liveries, I think Christmas liveries are totally game. And it would be kind of a fun little thing that they could add to the game that I don't think would require too much work to like get made. We pretty much know that all of the old Christmas stuff is going to be coming back, and that's a lot. You know, I mean, they have a bunch of clothing and a bunch of really cool stuff, but yeah, I definitely could see some exclusive Christmas liveries, and maybe they actually keep them in the game. They make them cost a decent amount of money, because I'm sure people will buy them because they're exclusive. But yeah, I could totally see that. Maybe some winter camos or winter stuff, that'd be nice. Or I don't know, just some random Christmas themed liveries for the guns, for the cars, maybe for the MOC. You know, I could definitely see that. Dead again, is there anything Rockstar can do for Thanksgiving? They can release the damn Hunter sooner. But no, I don't think. I mean, they may do some sort of promotional event, but Thanksgiving, nothing. Really, think about it. Thanksgiving is just between Halloween and Christmas. You know, not many people regard it as like a huge holiday. I don't think. Like, you don't really celebrate anything. I don't know. It's just something that is there. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love it because you get to eat and all that. But, you know, I don't think they're going to do anything special for it. And really, like, what could they do for Thanksgiving? You know, make turkeys run around? That's, you know, come on. That's not gonna happen in GTA Online. Although it'd be nice to have animals in online for once. But they'll probably just end up releasing, you know, one of the drip feed vehicles that week and then call it a day. Next one from Jacob. What are 3 things you were looking for in the potential I'm Not a Hipster Part 2 update? So if that is the update, the 3 things I think I'm looking forward to are the new properties, whether they be mansions or something, but something that aren't just in the game for the sake of being in the game to cost a lot of money. Like, I want them to mean something or to do something or to give us something, you know, make them have a reason. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to, if the rumor is true, that we get some retro style cars. If we get some new Benny's cars, that would be amazing, especially if they are like some cool sports or supercars. And I think the third thing would be, like I was just saying, you know, the businesses that maybe aren't PvP. That's sort of my 3 hopeful things that I would like to see in the Hipsters Part 2. And then the final question from Ali. This will be the question of the day. Do you think the hype for the unreleased vehicles still to come have gone about as it's been so long? So basically, are you still hyped for vehicles even though it's been so long since they were somewhat announced? And I'll say for me, it varies. Because I mean, the Vigilante came out and that was the vehicle we had to wait so long to get. But so many people were excited for it. I was excited for it. A ton of people bought it. I really enjoy it. And I think the same could be said for the Hunter. You know, the Hunter, God, it's going to be what, 2 months when it comes out since the Smuggler's Run DLC was released. And people are still excited for it. People are still going to buy it. I'm still going to buy it. And I know a ton of people are hyped for it. So I think it varies between which vehicle. You know, some of the better vehicles like the Vigilante and the Hunter, you know, when they come out, I don't really think matters because people still hype for them. But it's the smaller vehicles like the Nakota, maybe even the Coil Cyclone, and the supercar that's going to be coming up. Vehicles like that aren't, you know, incredible, but they're still really good. People sort of forget about them, and if they don't play GT Online, or they're just waiting for another vehicle to come out every week, and they see that, they're going to be like, okay, that's not that great, so I'm not going to log into GT Online to buy it. Where if that vehicle were to be released when the DLC was released and the hype and everyone was really excited, maybe people would have bought it and purchased it just to test it out. So I think with some of the smaller vehicles, it hurts them. But the main vehicles like the Hunter, the Vigilante, you know, maybe even the Laser, you know, those I don't think have a problem with when they come out. It sucks that we have to wait, yeah, but at least for Rockstar, the hype is still there. But let me know in the comment section, is that something that you guys sort of feel the same way on? Do you think that the hype is still there for the Hunter, even though it's going to be 2 months since the DLC was released? Or are you the opposite? You know, do do you think there's absolutely no hype for any of the vehicles because it's been so long and people are just frustrated with it? But that's the question of the day. Thank you all for watching. Please drop the video a like if you did enjoy. Like I said, if you have your own question, you can ask it with the hashtag AskSaints on Twitter. But as always, I will see you guys in the next one.